Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well, well, well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Metaphor ReFantazio. It is July 20th and we are finally in Brilehaven. We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn. And since we're finally at a new destination, you know what that means. It is time to talk to every single person here. Saw your gauntlet runner, so I assume you're a candidate. Do as you will, sir, but please conduct yourself with some propriety. Great start. We've had so many ruffians sweeping in here, claiming to be candidates attending the exhibition. And then there's Louise. Ugh, can't we all give it a rest? Why do I have to sit here wondering if all the extra guards will be enough? Are other people trying to murder him? This outfit catch your fancy? Must be your first time in Brilehaven then. The Navy's in charge here. Our uniform's much smarter than the state armies, don't you think? I didn't notice that big of a difference. Oh, you another one of those kids here for the exhibition? How splendid to see someone so young come all the way to Brilehaven. It was a difficult trip. I'd imagine so. I take it you'll be looking for lodging. If that's the case, I'm afraid you may be out of luck. Half the country flocked here and the inns are bursting at the seams. Well, that sounds problematic. Incidentally, travel in this city is a little different from what you're used to. You won't be able to walk to where the inns are located. Go straight down this street and to the left, and then talk to the ferryman at the harbor. If you say, I'd like to go to Anglers Inn Square, they'll set you right.
Thanks.
So this city has waterways. Got it. Alright, well, we've got that. And here's Batlin the Crier. Hail, young Elden candidates. Been waiting to meet you. You're that town crier, aren't you? Name's Batlin. Last we saw each other was just before your scrap with Godot's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. Figured hitching a ride with Godot would be safe, but then you and Gladell both show up. Anyway, I've kept busy with my candidate interviews since then. Forden, most recently. He's who I rode here with. Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know? They're reckless with their runners, too. Usually you'd stop and camp during nights, but not them. We just kept running. No way, they don't rest at all? Yep, an easy trick when you've got God's grace, plus loads of money and people, which the Sanctifex surely has. The head he's brought in is quite something too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan. But I can tell, you've got something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it unfold, my young Elden friend. Hi, Heismay. Until not too long ago, I was a wanted man. If I'm with you, the inns might reject us outright. I'm sorry, but I'll have to rely on you to find our accommodations. Yeah, racism. Okay, we've got a lot of gold beetles to find. I don't know how I want to do this, because obviously we've got... I think I'm gonna go through each area, talk to people, and then maybe try to get the gold beetles. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Bloody hell, the king's own face, all the way out here in Brilehaven. Did he take his whole bloody palace with him then? It's Barmy. Yep, he's right there. I think there's a beetle back here. I think there's a beetle around here somewhere. Maybe not. Oh! Oh, hello! This is a Mustari candidate for Yufa. The island's people must change. To change them, I must first change the country. But no one will heed the words of a pagan like me. Well, Mr. Rook for a head, you have a portrait, which means you're probably important. Yeah, here's one. So right there. There's a golden beetle. I'm gonna really try my best to not miss one. Ooh, you're a candidate. Rudolph! In the chaos of the tournament, people who don't belong are congregating throughout the city, like that wretched Elda child. What a ridiculous gathering of lesser tribes. It is because these vulgar groups are allowed to flourish that the country is in such disarray. It's as you say, sir, a country ruled by Rusant is what we need. That is just hyper-racist. Hello? Oh, for the love of... Not my front bloody step. You just can't go sleeping in front of somebody's house. Piss off. Can't reason with these lunatics. What the hell made bastards like... What in the hell made you bastards like this? Ugh, I thought Brilehaven a nicer town than this. But it's nothing but corpses and... whatever the hell these bastards are. Can't take this. Anything else over here? Nope, just a bunch of trash. And garbage. Sorry, I had to. Oh, boy. Is there anything over here? No dialogue? What happens if I go this way? It's not safe outside the gates. Okay, sounds good. Can you let me move? I don't know why that takes so long to give me control back over Will. And that's the runners. Okay, can't go there. Well, I know there is a gold beetle over by these alleys, so I'll start making my way downtown. Have you seen the Harbor Bazaar? Everywhere I looked, there were rare and exotic items on display. Foreign goods being sold wholesale in the harbor, I imagine. It isn't even Forgiveness Day, yet the amount they must make daily. Such extraordinary items, including an igniter unlike any I'd seen before. This marvelous market is worth the trouble to visit. Oh, there's a UG here. Hello. Wary shopkeep. Welcome. Let me just say I don't sell much here. All I can offer you is medicinal herbs. I'll buy one. Yeah, why not? Gotta help a UG out. I'm sure Heismay would be happy. Thanks.
Hey.
It's a little strange this shop only sells one item. There's a secret to this shop. I didn't know about that. Did I know about that? I don't know if I did. We got some Sanctus. Is this a church? It looks like it is. Tomorrow's exhibition will be a blessed sight to behold. I hear His Eminence has prepared an exceptional mark. So you're gonna participate as well. I must say I pity you. Oh. Okay. Sounds good. Hey, aren't you one of Louise's underlings? You got business here? What's it matter? I'm just minding me own business, not bothering a soul. It's not a crime, is it? And you have business in a back alley like this? What's the matter? Your boss afraid to be seen by His Eminence Forden? Watch your mouth, or do you want an encore of what happened at the Grand Cathedral? I don't know if that's something that you should be bragging about. Unleashing a human upon the population. You guys. I've heard the story. The other sailors were robbed blind by your silver tongue. You misunderstand. All they did was sign a contract. There was no deception involved. You know, I got some friends over at the Var Moreno Coliseum. Better fess up unless you want to meet the beast up close and personal. The beast... Please no. I'll pay the money back, so just spare my life. There should be a gold beetle back here. Oh. Not there. That's not a beetle. Where is it? Where is this little shit? There it is. Give me that. Okay, so that is the last thing that I need to do in this area, I believe.
All right then.
Maybe, have I gone up this way? No, I haven't. Okay, just kidding, sorry. Wow, the ocean's just as spectacular as I heard. I really feel like I'm in Brilehaven now. Sea breeze feels wonderful too. What a lovely city. I feel so energized. So let's get this shopping holiday started. What's that, dear? We didn't promise each other we'd visit the Coliseum first. Yes, dear, alright. Let's go shopping. You know, I was actually just thinking I wanted to do some shopping. Boy. Have we seen Gladell's? Yes, Rise Up for I think we've seen that. Interesting that he's fighting for Louise, and also Godot is fighting for Forden. I don't really understand how that works, even after playing the game a handful of times, but whatever. The atmosphere here is really something else. Absolutely chock-a with... Chock-a? I would just say chock full with people. Something I recognize as well. Fair number of odd ones too, Parabus and Ujeef. Regardless of tribe, everyone's aiming for the throne. What, Ujeef too? You're having me on as if one of them could win. Who else is over here? There's an alleyway here. There's lots of little alleyways in Brilehaven. Can I go in here? Phantom of the Deep? That's a nighttime shop. Okay. That's similar to... Oh, there's one in Sunshade Row. I forgot what its name was, though. I already talked to you all. Anybody up here? Can I go this way? Is Galka gonna let me? Yes, she is. Okay, so I guess the little icon, the glowy, squarey icon, is not all consuming right now. So I do need to go to the water merchant. Is that you? Yes. I guess I can go ahead and sell the singular foreign coin that I got. I am going to buy all of the fruit cordials because these are MP items. This is the Merchant's Bazaar, and as you can see, it is Idles Day, so there are sales. Oh, there's a ferry here. I already told you, no more handouts. I've got business to run here. But why not? It's not like you're giving one away for free. Not like giving one away for free is gonna kill you. Keeping all those yummy looking things to yourselves just isn't fair. You said the exact same thing last time, and I've already given you plenty. Now, shoo, I won't be bullied into giving you a single thing more. Cheapskate jerk, stupid face. And just like that, they were gone. I swear, there's just no understanding fairies. If people think all fairies are like that, I think I might be in trouble. Sorry, Galka. I don't think we've seen you. Ready to win? Side with Jin. Need a hand? Ginger man. Oh, come on. He practically stole our idea. You think he's doing this on purpose? Helping people isn't a joke. Let's show him how it's meant to be done. I am going to... Where's all the gear? Oh, it's over here. This is basically where all of the shops are in Brilehaven, which is nice if they're all together. Ooh, do I have anything to praise? I do. Oh. I have 21 of them. That's why. I thought it was gonna be, I thought I could just mash through it, and I didn't. I'm not smart sometimes. Let's buy some stuff, because I got so much money and things are 20% off. What do I want to buy? What do I want to buy? There's only one of these. Endurance +5. That's good. I've got a lot of money. I'll blow some money. Why not? That would be small HP recovery every turn. I'll get that. I don't want to lose. Oh, I should have put that on something now. Agility +3 is going to be good on high. Actually, this would be good on a lot of people. I'll put these on Will. And then raise evasion strike. Probably put that on you. I'm just buying stuff. What? Might as well. I spent a lot of time farming money a few episodes ago. I think that was about a week and a half. We went to, what was it? The Abandoned Tomb, I think it was. And there were a bunch of soldiers that I could kill. Sure, we'll buy the good items because I've got money. This would be good to put on a mage. It's Zweihander. My German coming to use. Wow. Oh! Restores MP upon defeating an enemy during a squad battle. That's so expensive. I've got money to spare. Who cares? I can always sell stuff. Bourgeois abacus. I can just sell all those things that I appraise. It's fine. There should be a gold beetle over here by the bazaar. I think it's in this corner. Yep. So, gear up. And then there is... Oh, hello. Now, this is something I don't understand. Why do some of the candidates not have portraits? Blast, it's you hooligans again. Come to rubbing my face in the mud once more. My wounds have yet to heal, and now the exhibition is nigh. They didn't even have a chance to hunt a trophy. I mean, you attacked first, as you may recall. No one to blame but yourself. Damn it, that kind of attitude is exactly why you youngsters can't run this country. If you had half your gumption, you would probably be a better person. You know, there's a lot of igniters coming into the port lately, but most of them don't exactly seem legitimate. Wouldn't be smart to dive in without much knowledge, I reckon. And yet, if the country's full of igniters now, I wonder if it'd benefit our shop to start carrying them. Ah, yes, the mutually assured destruction of magic firearms. Nobody else over here. I can surf sword my way. And down here is actually a recruitment center. Who is this? Oh, this is Milo. Choose elegance, choose beauty, choose Milo. The makeover our kingdom needs. I feel like people should judge others by what's on the inside more than what's on the outside. But that's not gonna happen, is it? And if he's got this popular on his looks alone, I suppose that does make him a threat. When I grow up, I'm gonna join the Navy. It's so cool. I dreamed about it since I was a kid too. But you're a girl, aren't you? That doesn't matter. I wanna join anyway. Well, I mean, Hulkenberg is a knight, and she's a woman. Here's another gold beetle. By the recruitment center. Are there people in here that I can talk to right now? It does let me go in for some reason. Nobody in here. There shouldn't be any bounties right now, and if there are, I can always pick them up later. And we can see there are like floating orbs off in the distance. This weird grainy filter that they put on is, I don't know how I feel about it, because it obviously looks odd, and I imagine if you're seeing the game just like offhandedly, it could definitely seem like the game is running poorly, but it's just a stylistic choice. You there, you heard the rumors about that Gladell fella. You know, the obnoxious prat participating in the tournament in Louise's place. Apparently he has a vicious dog he brings along everywhere. I guess he's not Louise's subordinate for nothing if he can keep a monster like that. Okay. Have I overheard you? Probably not. Hear people conversing all around me. And there's the rock. Someone's giving a speech every day now, can't you believe it? I didn't expect the tournament to ignite such passion. The top faces on the King's Rock are the same as always, but I'm beginning to recognize the other candidates as well. Who do y'all want to win the throne? I hear Roger's a popular chap around these parts. It's gotta be Rudolph. We must prevent the state army from falling under Louise's sway. I don't really know much about all this, but what about Lovelace? He's promised a lush life with all the ale we can drink. I want Milo. I mean, he's well fit. Oh, what a clever girl you are, taking an interest in politics at your age. But politics isn't all about looks, you know. You put your trust in a man like that, it'll all come back to bite you in the end. Look at that. Tensions are indeed high, and I imagine that they will remain high even after this little exhibition we've got going on. Okay. Seabreeze Street, I think that's... Ah, the transitions are so good, I forgot. I think that's where we started. Yes, okay. So you can go to various places. There's not really a huge reason. Angler Square. Okay, I want to go to the Arena Front Wharf because we actually heard a guy in one of the alleyways talking about this. They have a Coliseum here, but more importantly, this is the mysterious old man. Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Huh? Wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach? Oh, none other. Why are you here? Oh, I'd intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all. So you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe, but that's neither here nor there. Tell me, haven't you seen the glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you do have any, I'd sure like to take them off your hands. Look at this. Glowing bug, I feel like we've captured at least one. Oh yeah, that's it, that's a genuine gold beetle. Must reward you for your efforts. Arcane dragon blood. Restores the Magla that surrounds your body, okay. So, in case you couldn't tell, you can trade the golden beetles with him. He gives really good items. And I can actually talk to him again. Gold beetles. Let me see. Yep. And we get a Venom Word Charm. Useful item that protects you from dragon's poison. Alright, well, that's another one. And I should have... wait. So I've got... So we wanted 12, so I'm good. So if you didn't do that, you should have 15 at this point. And there should be another one around here. Who's this? Oh, this is the Mustari man. Freedom of faith. Forging a future for the Mustari. Considering that your church sees them as heretics, this seems like a pretty serious topic for the Mustari. I bet as an elder you can sympathize. Still, advocating for religious freedom in a tournament sponsored by a church seems like an uphill battle. Yeah, that seems like probably a lost cause, but I can at least admire his dedication to his cause. I say, old chap, who takes your fancy today? I believe I shall play it safe and wager on the monsters. I'll take a punt on the Parapus fighter as a long shot. If he dies, well, that'll be his own amusement. Oh, indeed. I'm sure I enjoy that as well. The beasts are most entertaining when the city's gone mad, when they've gone mad with bloodlust. Okay. Yeah. After I collect my reward from the Colosseum, I'll treat you all to a stonkin' great meal. Stonkin'? What's bonkin'? That's our captain, a real man among men you are. Entering the Colosseum is what makes a real sailor. It's the Oceania way to impress someone. Here's that other gold beetle. So that should be 16 total. Should have 4 now because he asked for 12. And then this is the Colosseum. Var Moreno Colosseum. I'm not going to do anything here yet. I just wanted to at least unlock it because that means I can fast travel here from now on. I think I can fast travel to the Colosseum.
All right then.
Yeah, I can fast travel there. Okay, so I think I've talked to everybody, and I think I can go to the Inn District. Because this is our next destination. Obviously, we're looking for a place to rest because Nurse was like, get out of my face, I'm gonna service the Gauntlet Runner. And here we are, King's Face, looking down upon us. You can really see the King's Face from here, huh? I'd realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Brilehaven was beyond my expectations. Excuse me. Ugh. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. I wonder why it came. I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future. Okay, anyway, we'd better get to finding an inn that we can stay at. Well, might as well talk to her now. Even now, His Majesty's face watches on. Once the exhibition of the brave is over with, it's on to Montario next, I suppose. I never thought I'd see the royal palace entire borne aloft, yet alone on the skybound pilgrimage to Ucronia's 3 great cities. Royal magic. What a tremendous magic it is indeed. I promise I will help anyone who is in trouble. Out of money? Don't want to die? Simply ask Jin to guide you. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm having some issues with my work. Of course, don't worry. I'm well versed in Brilehaven's economic affairs. He's definitely shady. Ah, boy. Well, is there anything over here, or is this just a port? There's one lone dude. Oh, this is a crier. And that's another interview done and dusted. The next candidate I'm meeting with is... wait, I've got to interview Master Godot first. I was told to prioritize candidates from the Sanctus Church after all. What are you standing here for? Can't you see I'm working? Clear off and come back later. I guess if the church controls everything, they would want their candidates to be featured. And you can see there's another port over there. I'm actually surprised that we can see that. I don't think we can access that area yet. Wait, who are you? Julian. I don't remember him. Would you kill and eat an intelligent beast? Can you envision the world in 100 years if we do? He's got a book with a similar title, and I've heard it's flying off the shelves, especially among the Ischia. It was pretty pretentious writing, though, so I didn't get it. But he'll try to confuse you with logic. If you see him making a speech, be careful. I don't remember that candidate. Maybe he drops out soon? I don't know. There are a lot of candidates, and some of them are incredibly unmemorable because they don't have portraits, unlike Loveless here. Look who's here! You're that elder fellow from Martyra, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling itself the Come One, come all in. Pfft, some joke. Yeah, it's gonna be an issue. Right. Anywhere else? There's 2 inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. A Parapus or an Elda staying there? Fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Louise, naturally. Probably bought the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew. You think so? Guess we'd better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den, over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Ujif standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle. I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Now, this Spider's Den does sound better. Wait, is that what she said? Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better. I am terrible at reading. Hello, Lena. You're the one who gave that speech in Martira. Guess we both were able to make it here safely to Brilehaven. Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere's full up. And after I told myself I was gonna make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too. I see. That's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look somewhere else. But wait, that gauntlet runner of yours. The one you had parked in the middle of Martira? It had a more powerful chassis than mine. Tell me, what sort of tech does it use? I don't really know. What a shame. You got inside without even knowing how it worked? Your group must have quite a talented engineer. You know, right? I'm a competitor too, and I'm very proud of my gauntlet runner. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. I do like Lena. I think she's fun. The inn turns away all who are not of nobility. It's infuriating. Please don't take this the wrong way, but do I no longer look the part? And this is Milo. You there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? This would definitely offend him. Who are you again? You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I'm shocked. And yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time. Beauty is all, is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room of such lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Fortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've only got one to choose. I really don't want to, but should we check out this Spider's Den we heard about from Loveless earlier? I guess that's our option. You must be pleased knowing that your precious Lord Milo, I'm so used to saying Lord Louise, Lord Milo is staying in the room next to ours. Milo? What about him? Wait, you're not jealous, are you? Of course not, don't be absurd, it's just that, well, how do I know you won't? Seriously, aren't you a little old to be jealous? You're just embarrassing yourself, darling. Here's Loveless. Bar in every block, a flag on every, I'm just gonna move on, and I can't go here. That's tragic. Anyway, oh, this was Julian. Oh, that's why I don't remember him, because he's unremarkable. Your professor considered a strong candidate in the tournament. How are you feeling? I'm finding it hard to believe this headhunt was proposed and accepted for the exhibition of the brave. It's positively boorish. By which do you mean? It is only revealed that these would-be monarchs are little more than bloodthirsty brutes, killers of intelligent life. Has it not? A shallow-minded oafs eradicating resources with no consideration for the future. If they cared for this country, they'd offer their own heads. What brilliant logic, nothing less from our era's finest thinker. And he's an asshole. You lot aren't from around these parts. What's all this then? I'm just looking for a place to stay. Guess, you say? Well, there's been a murderer... What? How did... I just want a place to sleep. How did we get here? And the only scum I can imagine doing something as horrible as... Okay. Let's both hope that a guest is all you are. Okay. Alrighty. I see how it is. Here's the tavern. I can't go in there. I'm gonna talk to these people. I think I can talk to this Ujif, right? Yeah, this is just a worker. You're in the tournament too. Huh, strange to see an Elda involved. Oh, but speaking of strange, I hear there's a pagan candidate in the competition now too. He's got no chance of winning, of course. The church won't stand for it. Sanctus and pagans are like chalk and cheese. They'll never get along. That's one way to say it. Well met, young Elda. I saw you earlier in Martira. Impressive what you did in that town. It's just a hunch of mine, but it was a noble behind all the abductions. That's exactly the kind of thing those rich bastards would do for fun. What? Well, I mean, all nobles think about is exploiting the common people. You heard my speech, yes? We need freedom, not taxes and laws. In essence, those who earn the most on their own merits are the winners. You and I might be battling it out to decide that soon. Almost there. What a sodding rip-off that boat from the royal capital was. I saved up all my money to strike it rich by betting big, and now it's all gone. Damn it. Okay, I am going to save. You don't need to. I'm going to try to make it a little bit farther. Try to get through some of the story beats. I also don't know when I'm going to be able to save. Let's find out. Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes. Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away. Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards. This place seems really shady. Might as well look at the room, though. Oh boy, what's the room look like?
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lord Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head! Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command!
Hear, hear! For Rusot pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open! Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Fawn.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, Loveless!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
I caught some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought a head. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Alright, Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Nurse ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head back there. Alright. The other candidates' speeches seem practically identical. I do not trust those types with the country myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Louise or Forden? At least not an influence. I have a favor to ask of you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand, just in case otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be protected against the apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep. So I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. Brilehaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious. I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it still wriggles in the mouth. Now that's a Port City specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing? No, I do not. I don't like seafood when it's cooked, and I certainly wouldn't like it wiggling around in my mouth. But that's a long day. Let us head to bed. I think there's stuff tonight, though.
Good night.